Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Kyle. Welcome to Kyle Plays Games, and welcome to Disturbed. I know what you're thinking. Why am I seeing this face for a Disturbed concert clip on YouTube? Because you clicked on the wrong one, or maybe you clicked on the right one here. But anyway, this is not Disturbed, but it is Disturbed. Anyway, this is a point-and-click kind of text-based adventure game. Came out a little while back, and I just now discovered it on Steam. So looking forward to play it. So hit that like button, click on subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below what you think about this video. And if you'd like to play it for yourself, I'll have a link in the description as well. So let's start this, and let's get disturbed. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage your failing farm. Your crops are beginning to wilt, and your cow is sick. For some time, the land has been very quiet. The air has grown thick and foul. Each passing day you feel more uncertain as things will ever return to how they were before. Perhaps it is up to you? I don't know. Maybe get Daryl to do it. There is no Daryl. You've made up your mind. You are going to do something about it. Of course, because it's only me. You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. Go to the crops? I'm not kidding. I thought I said go to the corpse. I'm like, what? There's a corpse in the backyard? What? Okay, go to the crops, go in the house, go in the shed. Well, I think I might need something instead before I go into the crops. Let's go into the shed. You attempt to open the shed door, but the door won't budge. You remember locking it some time ago, but you can't remember what you did with the key. Maybe I put it in the house. Go in the house. Entering the house, you feel a subtle uneasiness, as if the growing blight outside has penetrated the walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything is the same as you left it. Well, of course, I just left the house. Perhaps this may be a good time to just lay in bed and wish that your problems will just go away. You fight the notion, but the temptation is still there. Read in your journal, open test, lay in bed, go back outside. Let's open the test, though. You open the test and find nothing more than a pile of papers. It seems you have less valuables than you anticipated. Oh gosh, that's even more miserable. Wait, you found your lucky charm. It is rumored to protect those who wander around for too long. Oh, well, who knew? Who knew I'd actually find something useful? All right, let's go back outside. You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. There's only one thing I can do, and that's go to the crops. A path divides the crops you have labored so hard to prosper these past months. A penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away and time is running short. Follow the path, go into the pen, go back to the house. Just follow the path. You continue down the trail for a while until you see a cave off in the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. Continue down the path, go in the cave. Well, obviously this is probably going to be one of those type of situations where if I do one thing, I can't go back and do the other thing. So this is like, oh, you know what? I'm going to go into the cave. Let's be adventurous about it. There's a faint whistle from the wind passing through the rocks. The temperature significantly cools as you enter the cave. You notice that there is a different smell, but you welcome it, comparing it to the deathly blight found outside. Go further into the cave, exit the cave. Let's go further in. Oh, a bear! Before you take your next step, a large bear emerges from the darkness. You realize that you have made a terrible mistake, even thinking that something helpful can be in here. Fight the bear, run away. I want to fight the bear. Let's fight the bear. Fight the bear. You scan the ground and notice that there are numerous rocks you can grab to throw at the bear. You begin to do so as the bear approaches you. One after the other, you throw the rocks as hard as you can. The bear charges at you as you bend over to grab into the rock, tackling you from to the ground. And the bear bites at your neck. Your body quickly goes limp and you die. Of course. What else did I expect that to happen? There was no good thing that's going to happen from that decision. Your adventure ends here. Of course it does. Okay, let's be honest. I did not expect that to go well with the bear. So I want to do this again, and let's see what happens if I do something different. Okay, let's go ahead and jump ahead. I already know what all this stuff is here. I am going to go into the house. I'm going to grab the same thing in the test. Open the test. Okay, I got a lucky charm. All right, now let's go back outside. And let's head back out to the crops. Alright, let's go keep on following the path. And so this is where I'm going to split away from the first part here. You continue down the trail for a while until you see a cave off in the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. There isn't! Okay, so let's continue down the path. You come to a stop as you stumble upon a broken wagon. Continue on, inspect the wagon. Well, if history has anything to prove, if I inspect something, I'm going to die. Let's inspect the wagon. You look about the mess and find bits of food and clothes scattered about the scene. You notice a key on the ground during your search. You pick up the key and continue on your way. Oh, well, I guess that is pretty helpful. That might be the key that for the shed. After what felt like an hour or two, you reach the bridge. Nearby the path is a small shack, similar to the house you have on the farm. The man that lives here is a kind fellow from what you recall. Maybe he is home. Maybe he is. Let's inspect the shack. You walk toward the structure and knock on the door. Probably sleeping. Knock harder! You scratch the back of your head, figuring that the person that lives here is currently occupied, if not elsewhere. You remember picking up a key from the wagon and you used it on the door. Why? Why would I do that? Can I just look through the window first? The door unlocks. You decide to help yourself in. This is not good. It is not good. I'm not liking what it's going to lead to. Observing the empty room, you realize something terrible must have taken place here. Well, yeah. The room is a wreck, just like the wagon. You are overcome with fear as you think of the men that used to dwell here. Inspect the book on the table, open the trap door, leave the shack. Well, because this video is all about making bad decisions, we're going to open the trap door. You observe the trap door and notice a lock keeping it closed. With the key, you unlock the hatch and get it open. How does that key unlock that one and the door? Without thinking, you travel downward. That sounds like the perfect plan. Oh no. Walking down the steps leading below, the air attacks your body with a piercing cold. You notice immediately that there is a woman chained to the wall. She doesn't seem to notice you as you study her. You feel darkness surround you as you stay in this awful place. Talk to the woman? Leave the shack? You gotta talk. Got to. You tremble as you try to form words in your mouth. Hi. You there. Let me out of here. The pressure of such a demand makes you freeze. How? How does it make me freeze? You take a moment to think about the situation before you respond. What got you locked up to begin with? You'll never believe me, even if I told you the truth. Well, give it a shot. Something brought you here. Please, have mercy on me. So that tells me that both of these are going to be the bad decision. Let's free the woman. You approach the woman and unlock the shackles that bind her. Where am I finding these keys? As her arms become free, she moans in pain. Oh, thank you so much. The woman struggles to regain her strength, but starts to stand up on her own. As she gets up, she turns toward you. I will now do you a favor. What seemed to be the face of a helpless woman disappears as a horrible image manifests itself before you. You feel the chilling grip of bone hands lock onto your arms. Energy flees from your body and you fall to your knees. You feel the essence of your life slip away as everything goes black. It is unfortunate that your journey ends here. Okay. Okay, I want to do one more. I want to do one more in this video here. Let's continue on here. I am going to cut back to the point where I am at the bridge and the shack, or in that house. Okay, now I am back at the point where I said I was, and I did everything similar, everything the same as I did in the past 2 of them, except of course I didn't die from the bear. So I'm going to take the bridge this time, and let's cross the bridge. You cross the bridge safely and continue down the trail. After all that has happened, you feel that you should take a moment to rest. You find a spot under a tree and sit down. Getting comfortable, you tilt your head back against a tree and gaze into the sky. Take a nap, pick at the grass. I'm afraid if I close my eyes, they're not going to open up again in this story. But if I pick at the grass, I mean, that might just be part of the problem in this story. So let's take a nap. You close your eyes and your body relaxes. You fall asleep within seconds. As your mind wanders, you see a blurry image. Oh no. No! Details emerge as you gaze. You wonder who this might be. A bad feeling then overcomes you, and you realize who this is. You try to wake yourself up. You wake up and jump to your feet, looking about yourself and your surroundings. All seems well. You can't help but feel fearful that something bad will happen to you if you stay here. Moving forward seems like the only logical option now, or just moving back into your house and going to sleep. You reach a point where the trail splits into 2 paths. Which way should you go? Oh gosh, I don't know. Go left or go right? Oh, I don't know which is the right one. Let's go right. You reach the end of the pathway. In the distance is a tower looking over the area. A gate secures passage to the area with a wall around the property. Also of interest, there is a tree that has a hole carved into it. Go to the gate, inspect the tree, go back where the path split. I'm not going back. Let's go to the gate. Go to the gate. You approach the gate cautiously. Enter, go back. There's no point in me going back. I mean, I'm already here. Enter. Standing before the tower, your heart begins to sink. This is no doubt the birthplace of the spreading plague. There is a fountain before you with statues on your right and left. Enter the tower, inspect the fountain, inspect the statue on the left or the right, exit the gated area, and enter the tower. You approach the door. As you reach the doorknob, an invisible barrier stops you. It must be some sort of magic. Okay, let's inspect the fountain. There is a dark haze about the fountain. The water is black, and the smell burns with every breath. Well, stop smelling it. You feel a slight pull towards the fountain, as if it were calling for something. Okay, let's inspect the statue on the left. You see an old statue of an angel that has been consumed by vines of thorn. The angel is holding a book in one hand, and the other with one finger pointed up towards the sky. You feel it best to leave the statue alone. Alright, let's find out what the right one is. Before you stands an old angel statue that has broke in many areas. With one hand, the angel is holding some sort of bowl, while the other hand is hovering over the bowl. You notice that there is only 2 remaining fingers on the angel's other hand. You feel you should keep your distance and just observe the statue. Okay, there's nothing here, so I have to exit the gated area. Alright, let's see here. What is the next one here? Inspect the tree, go back to where the path split. I think I'm going to go back to where the path split, and I'm going to take the left side. Alright, after continuing down the path for some time, you come to a stop. You notice that there is some sort of trail that leads through the grass up towards a nearby hill. If you had not stopped, you probably would have never noticed. Which way do you go? Continue down the path, follow the trail in the grass, go back where the path split. Well, I'm not going to go back to where the path split because there's really nothing there. So either continue down the path or follow the trail in the grass. Oh gosh. Something tells me that if I follow the trail in the grass, I'm gonna die. Let's follow the trail in the grass. All right, following the subtle trail in the grass, you stumble upon what looks like a grave. Continue on and inspect the grave. You gotta inspect it. Gotta inspect it. You approach the grave. You look at the sword with intrigue. Before you can touch the sword, a ghostly figure appears before you. You freeze before the apparition. Oh, I can't go back. Shoot. Must have asked me for the sword, right? The blade is cursed. I am bound here by the pain of my past. If you desire the sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Fool! Only something of a pure essence can free me. A rare hope, like a flower found in darkness. Grab the sword. Back away from the sword. I'm going to go for the sword. I'm going for the sword. You reach for the sword. Before you lay a finger on it, the spirit grabs your arm. A sharp pain flows over your body as your flesh melts off your bones. Your fragments fall to the ground. Your adventure ends here. Okay, alright, so obviously I made a few bad decisions. A couple of them were on purpose with the bear. But the other ones I actually wanted to see what happened. Because there could have been like, okay, now let's test to see how brave you are in certain aspects. But looks like pretty much if I remain cautious, I'll probably stay alive. But anyway, this game is called Disturbed. It is available free to play on Steam. I like it. I do want to see it through maybe in a future video. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see me play the whole thing through and see if I can actually beat this game, if it can be beaten. I don't know. But anyway, before my time expires, my name is Kyle. This has been Kyle Plays Games. Hit that like button and click on subscribe if you haven't already. And look forward to more future content for me to put out. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.